It's now time for Party Chat Sports.
The only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Hey, what's going on, Party Chat Sports? Just one of your hosts, Caleb Gill. Welcome back to the channel. And we are well underway here with football season. Already have 2 games played, already done here for week 1. So as we look forward to the Sunday slate and Monday night football, wanted to get our first parlay of the week here for you at Party Chat Sports. So the first one, Week 1 for the 2024 NFL season, parlay of the week. Again, because 2 games have already been played, the Ravens-Chiefs game and the Packers-Eagles game will not be featured in this parlay. It'll be a little late for that. This is going up on Saturday, so it'll be a little late with those 2 games already being played. But let's get right into our first parlay of the week. We got an 8-legger here today, and that first leg, going to the Lions and Rams game. We're going to start right off with my over of the week. This is a 52.5 point spread here for the Lions and Rams. I think these 2 teams can hit the over on this. This is going to be a game where I don't expect a lot of defense. That's one thing that we've talked about with the Rams especially. Who do they have on defense? I have no idea. Not a lot of stars. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Matthew Stafford again going back and playing against the Lions. It's going to be a high-scoring game. That Lions offense is not to be messed with. And then on the Rams side, you do have, like I said, Matthew Stafford. You have Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. Like, you've got guys on both sides of the ball offensively. Defensively is where these 2 teams struggle, which is why I'm also picking an anytime touchdown, and that is Sam Laporta. We got Sam Laporta, anytime touchdown for the Lions. And I wanted to definitely take an anytime touchdown in this game, but like, where am I going to go with that? The Rams, I think their weakest link is going to be their linebackers. That's who's going to be covering Laporta more often than not. So just a mismatch there. I think Laporta takes advantage. I think Goff finds him in the end zone for 6 at some point. So in that Rams-Lions game, I got Rams and Lions over 52.5 for the over the week. And then Sam Laporta anytime touchdowns. Sticking with the theme of anytime touchdowns, we're jumping ahead to Monday Night Football. And you'll see why at the end of this, why I'm doing it this way. I'm just doing it chronologically in the way that these bets were placed on FanDuel. Again, I do most of my betting on FanDuel, so that's where I get these odds. But sticking with anytime touchdowns, going to Monday Night Football, 49ers hosting the New York Jets. I've got 2 anytime touchdowns. Anybody that followed our parlays of the week last year would know that I took Christian McCaffrey every time I did a parlay of the week, anytime touchdown. It was just easy money last year. I'm sticking with that. I'm going to hold true to that until it lets me down. And I don't think anytime touchdown from Christian McCaffrey was ever the reason I lost a parlay. So I think it was other reasons than that. Usually that leg hit. So give me Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown score in this one against the New York Jets. And then on the Jets side, I'm taking their running back anytime touchdown, Breece Hall. Give him anytime touchdown. Also, the Jets will lean on Breece Hall. Even though Aaron Rodgers is back, they're going to lean on him. I think he's going to be able to get a tutty in this one. He's going to have a nice game. He's going to be able to do some nice things this season, and it's going to start week 1. So I've got 2 more anytime touchdown scores, and CMC and Breece Hall Monday Night Football. Heading back to Sunday, I know it's a little all over the place here, but Panthers. I think this might be an upset. This might be my upset of the week. I just don't trust the Rams. It's not that I trust the Panthers. Sorry, the Saints. The Panthers play the Saints. I don't trust the Saints. I don't know who they are. I think Derek Carr is buns. The Panthers got a lot to prove. You've got a young quarterback who struggled last year in his rookie year, who was drafted first overall. I had the Panthers as a kind of an underrated team in my overrated, underrated episode a few weeks ago. And I think they start the season off by shocking some people. I'm not taking money line on them, but I am taking them plus 3.5. I do think they're able to keep this game close. Ultimately, I believe they could win against the Saints. It's a favorable matchup for them. If they're going to win a game, they're going to win some games. Where do they win those games? I think they're going to shock everybody right out the gates. I'm taking it. Panthers upset watch plus 3.5. We're going with an under of the week, so now our under of the week. I typically do, again, for those that tuned in last year, I try doing an over the week and an under of the week. My under of the week might be a little shocking. Bills Cardinals. It has a potential to be a higher scoring game, but 47.5. I feel like I gotta take the under in this one. I just don't see it being a 48-point game. I don't see both teams. I don't see it being like 28, 24, something like that. I think it's going to be like a 20-17 type of game. I think that under is going to hit, especially outside of Marv. Who do the Cardinals have offensively? Kyler's going to struggle. And then we've been talking about the Bills. Who do they have? Right? I expect this to be a defensive game, so give me the under 47.5 for the Cardinals and Bills. That's your under of the week. We're taking another over, but we're going to yardage over. We're going yards totals here. Tyreek Hill, his number is 97.5. I think he hits 100 yards. Week 1, I think he's going for over 100 yards against the Jaguars. So I've got Tyreek Hill going over 97.5 yards. And then the last leg of this parlay, this is going to be a fun game. Cowboys, Browns in Cleveland, going to the dog pound. The Cowboys, momentum does seem to be picking up a little bit. As of this recording, the latest on deck is that those contract negotiations are picking up a little bit of steam. So that's good news. CeeDee Lamb just signed a contract extension. For the Browns, I don't trust Deshaun Watson. He is not the same Deshaun Watson that he was in Houston. He's not. I think Dallas goes in. They're the underdogs. Dallas is the underdogs heading into Cleveland week 1. Which, if you would have told some fans that just a mere few years ago, that would have been insane. And that's where we are. I've got money line on the Dallas Cowboys here. I think they're going to pull off the upset. They're going to win in Cleveland and start the year off 1-0. And the Brownies are going to be 0-1 to start the year. But quick recap of our first parlay of the week. Went through that fairly quick, I think, so let's just recap this real quick. Lions, Rams, over 52.5. That's your over of the week. And then Sam Laporta, anytime touchdown. We've got Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, both anytime touchdown scores. We've got Panthers. I've got them being the upset team. Plus 3.5 for the Carolina Panthers over the New Orleans Saints. Your under of the week is the Cardinals and Bills. I think under 47.5 is a lock. Tyreek Hill over 97.5 yards. That's a lot of yards, but it's Tyreek Hill. All it takes is one burner, right? All he's got to do is blow past one Jaguars defender for a 70, 80-yard touchdown, and then a few more passes or catches sprinkled in there, and 100 yards is easy. Especially, we kind of talked about the Dolphins and the weather. It's going to be warm. It's in Florida. So, it's a favorable matchup for the Dolphins and Tyreek Hill over 97.5 yards, and then also taking Dallas Cowboys money line. So what's that bring us to? Our 8-leg parlay has got plus 18,951 odds. So a $10 bet has a total payout of $1,905.13. Let's hope that our first parlay of the week is a winning one. If you like that parlay, go place it wherever you do bet. Again, I bet FanDuel, but I know everybody else here at Party Chat Sports goes elsewhere like DraftKings. I think bet MGM. There's a couple other sports books that these guys or the other guys here at Party Chat Sports use. But those odds are based off of FanDuel Sportsbook. So that's what I place for our first parlay of the week. Let's hope it's money. Let me know what you think in the comments. And make sure you continue to follow us at Party Chat Sports wherever you get your podcasts, on YouTube, on TikTok, and also on Twitter or X. I still call it Twitter because it's still twitter.com. At Party Chat Sports. Let's have a great week one, everybody. And happy betting.